Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. Okay, so I think it's safe to say we've all been looking for an inspired version of Yum Boujee Marshmallow. And right now we have a Middle Eastern version that was just released and all the girlies are talking about it and it's so exciting. But you guys, while that one was getting so much attention, there's another one that just came out from the Duo brand called Strawberry Marshmallow Dream 81. And we got to talk about it, you guys, because oh my gosh. So, if you guys are interested in this new fragrance, how it compares to the inspired version, is it giving, then keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Oshumare. On this channel, I talk about all things smell good. So, if you're into smelling good, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, hey, it is so good to see you. All right, you guys. So, I had no idea that this fragrance was coming out. I just randomly checked my email and I had a notification from the Duo brand. They said they had some new birthday releases. I don't know what I was doing that day, but I just didn't even go to the website until later that night. And I was scrolling through all the new fragrances and I saw this Strawberry Marshmallow Dream 81. And I was like, wait, let me go back up there. I kind of scrolled past it, went back up, read the notes. And right when I saw that it said it was an inspired version of Yum Boujee Marshmallow, I put it in my cart, you guys. Went to go look at other fragrances, came back to check out literally within maybe 30 seconds, and it was sold out. The devastation was real. But then it came back into stock like 2 days later. I got a notification and I got it immediately because one of the reasons that I was so excited to see this one on the website is because if you know the Duo brand fragrances, they make strong fragrances that last a long time and a little bit goes a long way. So you can maybe do 1 to 2 squirts of their fragrances and you are good to go. And the reason why I decided to go with this version versus the Middle Eastern version, which I still may get because I am curious about it. The bottle is very cute. I saw some reviews on that one and it sounds like it does smell similar to the original Yum Boujee Marshmallow from Kayali, but there's some slight differences. In the opening, I've heard that it's citrusy, and in that dry down, it is kind of giving marshmallows, strawberries, and cotton candy, which sounds nice, but I like the fluffy airiness of this one. And if I wanted to put cotton candy in it, I can just pair it with one of my cotton candy fragrances instead of getting something that smells like this plus cotton candy. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this one on this arm and then I'll spray Kayali over here and then, we're gonna get into it. All right, so over here we have the Duo brand. Now, granted, I haven't smelled the one that just came out from Paris Corner, which is supposedly not a dupe, but this 100% is Yum Boujee Marshmallow, y'all. There are absolutely no differences. This one doesn't open up more zingy or have anything that's detectable that doesn't smell like yum, y'all. It literally smells just like yum. Not even 99.9 or 98, none of that, none of that. It smells just like it. And it lasts for hours, y'all. I wore this to go get my nails done. And I mean, it was just singing on my skin. The guy who was doing my feet, he told me, whatever you're wearing today, I like it. And he doesn't even really talk that much. I go to the same guy all the time. So the fact that he actually said that I smell nice, I was like, oh, okay, well, thank you. I also went to sleep in this last night, y'all, and I couldn't even go to sleep because I was just smelling my arm all night. I was smelling my robe. I was smelling the sheet. I mean, I just smelled so good. You know how there's some fragrances? You kind of have to dig your nose into your skin in order to capture that scent again because you can't really smell it. It's way too faint. There's nothing faint about this. If you want a more powerful Yum Boujee Marshmallow, or maybe you can't afford this one, then this is the one you should get your nose on. I wear this probably almost every night. It has gotten stronger. It's gotten creamier, a little bit sweeter, but it's still got that fluffy, kind of like a creamsicleness to it. Still smells very similar to me as Strawberry Snowflakes from Bath and Body Works. So when I was pulling for this one at night, I always would pair it with Strawberry Snowflakes and it would help with that longevity. With this one from the Duo brand, pairing it with a lotion is going to be optional. And granted, I always have a lotion on before I go in with my fragrances. With this, I can probably just pair it with one of my Beekman unscented or Josie Marin unscented body butters. And it's still going to remain very potent. And y'all, the projection is just, and you guys just saw that I sprayed them both on each wrist. And in comparison, this one smells like I just sprayed it. So it's still as potent. Oh gosh, and it just, oh my god, it smells just like Yum, y'all. This is for the girls who really wanted this, but was like, oh my gosh, my money, my account. You know, I just can't keep getting all these fragrances. Granted, you get more juice in here. So this is the big 3.4 ounce. I'm just extra like that, so I got the big one. But they do have, you know, the 1.7 ounce. This is equivalent to that size. And the 1.7 ounce from Kayali, I think it ranges from about 80 something dollars to $100. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's somewhere in that range. Whereas this one, when I got it, they had some type of birthday deal going on. So it was like $33 at regular price. $33. I may have gotten a certain percentage off of it. So I think I got it for maybe 20 something dollars, but normal price is $33. This one that I got, normal price is like 138. Yeah, and I understand that's not within everybody's price range. Listen, I am not trying to say don't get the Kayali version. Whichever one you want to get, whatever fits within your specific budget, then you go ahead and get that one. I'm just trying to tell you what these fragrances are giving. It just makes sense to at least try this one out. Maybe you still do want to get the Kayali version at some point, but you want something that smells just like it. Then I would highly suggest this. I always have my husband smell fragrances, especially if it is a inspired version of a high-end fragrance. And when I got this, I sprayed this on my wrist on one side and this on the other side. Told him that these were supposed to smell similar. So let me know your thoughts and all that, and which one do you like more? He said they smelled very similar. I said, what's the differences? He says, really no difference to my nose. And he's really good about picking out differences now that I've been, you know, talking about fragrances so much. And then I asked him, y'all, which one he preferred. And y'all, he picked the wrist that had the Duo brand on it. Now, probably the only reason that he picked the Duo brand is because it's more potent. Sometimes he struggles with fragrances that are a little bit lighter. And so he probably wasn't getting enough of a whiff of the Kayali version to pick that one. But I know when I got this, he really did like it. This one is just coming out of the bottle, just ready to go, macerated, all the things that we all want. This is it, y'all. This is the best version of Yum Boujee Marshmallow. Look no further. I mean, of course, I know if they come out with another version somewhere here and there, if you just want all the versions like me, then I'm sure you're going to get it. But I feel like you could get about 2 or 3 bottles of this one and be good to go. And another thing, just really quick, don't let anybody ever make you feel bad about wearing an inspired version that fits within your budget. I am so annoyed with seeing people talk about, oh, you just have to get the original one. Every now and then I get comments where people are like, I don't agree with dupes. I totally understand that. Good for you. I'm happy you're rich. Great. You've made it. Please go somewhere else. If you see a video that is making you feel some type of way, why would you click on it? Just, you know, don't come over here with that nonsense, because over here, we're going to talk about a little bit of everything. And if it works for you, then it works for you. If it doesn't, that's great. Nobody asked you. And if you can smell good like this, spending this type of money, you still have a savings, you are not maxing out your credit cards and all of those ridiculous things that people do, I think you're winning. Didn't mean to make this a whole thing, but spend your money how you want. What works for you, make it work for you. Don't think that you're better than anyone just because you have the original version, and don't let anyone make you feel like you're not as good as they are because of some scented water. I never got into the notes of this one, so let's go over the notes really quickly. They're very similar to Yum Boujee Marshmallow. I'm not going to read all of them. I may put the notes on the screen, but if you were curious as to some of the notes that are in here, you have pink lady apple, Italian lemon, freesia, nectarine blossom, orange blossom water. You have some pink marshmallow, strawberry, coconut flakes. And then you also have the Dua signature accord. So I actually don't know what is in that accord. I know that Kayali also has their signature Kayali concoction as well. I believe they both have a lot of vanilla in their signature accord, but don't quote me on that because I don't know the exact notes. They pretty much have all of the same note accords. It just may be that one has apple, one has pink lady apple, you know, slight differences like that. But if you want an exact inspired version, This is it, you guys. And I think that the people know that it was going to be an exact inspired version because it keeps selling out. I mean, left and right. And y'all, I love it. I love it. I've been wearing it for the last 2 days straight. I mean, wow. And the last thing that I wanted to point out is that I know sometimes the Duo brand fragrances, they can come off very harsh. They have this certain smell to them sometimes. And when you get a bottle that has that certain smell, you have to let your bottle just kind of sit and then come back to it months later and then it's gone. This one doesn't have that. So I was nervous that this was going to be a Yum Boujee Marshmallow, inspired fragrance that was overly strong and had that scent. But y'all, this is not overly strong. It's strong enough for everyone to smell it, but it's not too much and it doesn't have that screechy weirdness to it. It just came out of the bottle, just girl just singing, okay? So yes, those are my thoughts on this Strawberry Marshmallow Dream 81. I think that that's pretty cool. They said 81 because Yum Boujee Marshmallow, I think this is 81 too. Yeah, that's 81 too. They could have said like 31, or 01, but 81, woo! I don't know what's going on with the Duo brand and Kayali, but man, even the summer collection, you guys, is all online. It's almost to the point that I'm kind of wondering, is Kayali really working with these brands and making a little coin on the side too, because the way that this is just Yum Boujee Marshmallow, this is so exciting. It smells amazing, and yeah, highly recommend this one. All right, you guys, so that is it. Those are my thoughts on this brand new Strawberry Marshmallow Dream. What do y'all think, y'all? What are y'all thinking? Do we feel bad for Kayali? Maybe, it's about how you look at things, right? So maybe it should kind of be, a compliment that everybody wants to make their own version of Kayali's fragrances. But I don't know how I would be feeling if I was her. But I have to let my people know when there's a more affordable version, because if you can save some coin and you can't get this, then just know that we do have some other options. Comment down below and let me know, were you guys able to get your hands on this Duo version, or were you like under a rock like me and had no idea it was coming out? And if you don't have it, are you excited to get your nose on it? Are you going to purchase it when it's back in stock? Let's talk about it. If you guys did like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Share it with a friend or two. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And as usual, take care of yourself. God bless you all. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.